Okay, we on live.
All right, Shalom. It's the brothers from Great Millstone, New Orleans, coming at you with another live lesson. Now, before we get started, we want to give our praises, glory, infinite honors to Yahweh, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, telling us true rule well, and peace, blessing, citations be to those who elect, as well as those that believe in the gospel and may even endure to the end, Lord willing. All right, and tonight we're just gonna get into a lesson. Just pretty much being vigilant. All right, staying vigilant. Especially in the times that we're in. With the amount of information that's coming out. All right, and different activities and events and things that are upcoming in this society. All right, so you can start off with that Ephesians. Where we got the Ephesians.
I got it. This is Ephesians 5 and 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise.
Redeeming. Yeah, it says see then that you walk circumspectly, right? Now we go into this word circumspect in etymology, it means to be cautious, wary, looking about on all sides. All right. Paying attention to the news, paying attention to the people around you. All right. Paying attention to your surroundings, even when you're out and about, doing different things, man. It says not as fools, but as wise. All right. Utilizing the wisdom that we were given. All right. Applying it, applying the knowledge. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 16. Redeeming the time because the days are evil.
All right. And that's the exact times, that we're living in. All right. As which as the last days, all right, and the latter end of all of these prophecies will come to pass. All right. The days are evil, man. All right. We can see, what happened on the first day of the year down here. We can definitely see that the days are evil, redeeming the times, man. You keep going, bro.
Verse 17. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is.
Right. And that's the whole point of the matter. All right. Understanding what the Lord's will, all right, is for Babylon the Great. Don't be unwise. You got to continue to be circumspect and understand, what the Lord is getting ready to do here. Y'all brothers got something? Want to say something? Go ahead,
If anybody got something, just bring it out.
I got a quick precept.
Got it.
This is Proverbs 22 in verse 3. It says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished.
Sorry, you speak on it.
So hey, look, like the brother was saying, we got to be circumspect. We got to be watching, have a watchful eye, on the things that's going on out here, man. They have a lot going on. What did we reach? About 20 days or something like that within a year, and we've had a lot of prophetic things pop off. But you gotta be watching, man. You gotta be a wise man, foreseeing the evil and hiding yourself.
Right. When you go in that word prudent, it actually means to be wise. So if you have a little bit of wisdom, the Lord is dealing with you, then you'll know exactly what's going on around you. Can't just be out here moving around, all right, going to do this place, that place. All right, like the apostle said, man, you shouldn't be in no clubs, all right, all these different, mass events and stuff, man. Because we was just talking about, before the live lesson started, with these T era groups, man. That's here, all right, and they ready to go on attack, But brother could get that First Thessalonians.
But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. It says, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Right. So you
So
go
keep
from the
going.
top. If you go from the top, it says what? But other times and the seasons, brethren, you have no
Verse
need that I
4.
write unto
But ye,
you.
brethren, are not in darkness.
You can hear me?
Con. His phone tripping.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, you got a lag, Kalaya. You got a lag and your audio's off.
If you got the Wi-Fi on, they turn the Wi-Fi off where it can just go off the server.
Just read it, brother. Get it from him, brother. Read it while he doing that. We
I
have
got it.
1 Thessalonians 5. Just read it for him.
Come, this 1 Thessalonians 5:1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you.
Right. And this is a letter that Apostle Paul wrote to the church of Thessalonica. All right. And at the top of the letter, he said, you have no need that I write unto you. Right. Because why? Those men were of the fold of knowing, the things that were going to happen. All right. As we are now in these latter days, man. You can read verse 2 out.
Slacker, bro.
You
Connection.
good, man?
Verse 2, it reads, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Right. For yourselves. All right. The men that know the secrets, the men that know the mysteries, man. All right. We know that the day of the Lord is going to come as a thief in the night to the people that's not watching, the people that's not paying attention to the prophecies, the people that's not being circumspect, man. That's just going about willingly, all right, doing the everyday thing, man. Keep going, bro.
Verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Right. And that's the time period that we're in right now when they're saying peace and safety. All right. Yeah, this guy, DJ Donald Trump, who's getting ready to be put inaugurated, all right, back into the office. Okay. And people think that he's ultimately going to be the one to fix things. All right. He's going to be the one to heal Babylon. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, because he's also been coupled with who? Elon Musk too. So a lot of comfort. They trying to bring a lot of comfort in. With these two guys, man. You got it, out.
Yeah. And that's why I say, we're in that period of peace and safety right now. They say he's going to fix it. He's going to bring change. He's going to bring America back. All right. What's that slogan he had? Trump will fix it. Make America great again. That's what people believe. What he really has selected the people in his cabinets. All right. You got Dr. Oz in there. All right. Who actually spoke on the actually making the MOTB part of your everyday life, man. You got Elon Musk in there who's gonna be at the forefront of bringing forth the NWO, man. You see?
I want to
So
say
when they
too,
okay, come
one thing that was taught to me back then, like when you see it has never been a so-called doctor. I don't even want to say the word, but you know what I mean. A person like Dr. Oz or Mr. Oz being put on a TV on a medium, and he's not bought and paid for. Same thing with all these characters that's in his cabinet, including him. All right, he's a guy that was big into what? Reality TV, man. Right, the same thing, and we know the same thing happened for the guy Nero. Nero was heavy into theater, but these people, and it's time they're bought and paid for. When you see you should never see a person that's in that world like Mr. Oz on a medium called the TV. All right, who else? Elon, the Musk guy. Same thing for him. All right, he's in the cabinet. Same thing for Kill Gates. All right, these guys are bought and paid for, and they're here to do an agenda. Like I said, even when you look at DJ Trump, he's always from me in particular, my childhood, and a little bit past that, he always been popping in, popping out, popping in, popping out, and all the way up to now, he decided to run for president to be president. And he ain't got it twice. But go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, that's funny you spoke on that guy Kill Bill. you know, because earlier I seen an article or whatever it was, a video. It was saying that Bill Gates said he had a intriguing conversation or intriguing dinner with Trump or something like that. You know, I'm not too sure exactly what it said, you know, and he was saying how he was impressed at Trump's intelligence, you know, on different things. But why is this guy talking to all of these tech giants, man? You know, these people who are gonna fall with the NWO. It's all for a reason. You see that period of peace and safety. You could read that verse. What's that? Verse 3 again, 5 and 3.
Yeah, this verse 3 again, and it reads, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction coming upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape."
Yeah. So while we in this period of peace and safety, you know, people think everything's going to get better. Trump gonna fix it. It says then sudden destruction coming upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape, man. You know, that's why, you know, this epistle is, you know, to the Akim, you know, the sincere, you know, as well as the Akwat, to what? Continue to be circumspect, continue to be vigilant. You know, as brothers been doing lessons on this, multiple lessons across the board, you know, just this week, last week, you know, and that's the spirit that the Lord is pushing out, man. You know, but
Got you one.
kind, y'all go on it.
All right, just to back up the statement you had made about, you know, a lot of people that's in the wrong spirit. They're expecting Trump to make some type of difference and heal America. This is Jeremiah 51 and 8. It says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her. So that spirit of America being great again, or any president, you know, our people were crashing out because Indian woman didn't get into office, as if she was going to heal things. No, nobody could heal this place. You got it up.
Hey, what verse you had started at?
I started at 8.
You could jump down to 6, Baba Kashaf.
Okay. Jeremiah 51 and 6. It says, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of Yahweh's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense.
Right, and that's why you ought to, you know, depart from this place more spiritually, all right, mentally, all right, putting off the ways of this society, man. You see, because what? It's the time of the Lord's vengeance, all right, and He's getting ready to render a recompense into this place, man. You know, keep going, bro.
It says, Babylon hath been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
All right, in which we know the wine represents, you know, her ways, her democracies, the philosophies, you know, that they've implemented in all the different areas across the globe, man. You know, but it was all the plan of the Lord, you know. The Lord controlled it all and deceived all of you nations using his great whore, man. You know? But what? It says the nations have drunken that wine, therefore the nations are mad, which is going to make the destruction, you know, even greater by the other nations, you know, the NATO alliance, all right, the EU alliance, ultimately turning on Babylon, man, you know? But that was it. You got a riot, then you got an oil.
I'm gonna get a second Ezra 16. I'm gonna start at verse 40, and just to back up what you brothers been going into, and we got to be circumspect and not being concerned with the cares and the affairs of this life. You know, we got to use the world without abusing it, and it's about to give a bunch of examples covering, you know, just about everything you can be, you know, ingrained in this society that can pull you out of the spirit. But as it's about to say, you're going to have to treat those things like you don't have them, because you don't know whether it's going to make it with you or not. And a lot of them is going to be taken away regardless. But this is 2nd Ezra 16. I'm going to start at 40. O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle. And in those evils, be even as pilgrims upon the earth.
You can speak on that.
And we know a pilgrim is somebody that moves from one location to another. So you got to be in that mindset of what? Yeah, I got to drop it. If it's something that I got to drop it at a second's notice, I got to do it. If the spirits tell me to do so and it's moving me in a different direction, he that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. And brothers out here, some brothers have businesses or commerce they deal with. Of course, you got to get your daily bread, but you got to have that mindset that, look, it's going to be taken away, and it's eventually going to get to the point where I'm going to have to get the C hip to keep it. So I'm going to use it until I can't anymore. He that occupieth merchandise, as he that hath no profit by it, and he that buildeth, as he that shall not dwell therein. He that soweth, as if he should not reap, so also he that planteth the vineyard, as he that shall not gather the grapes. Here's a big one. They that marry, as they that shall get no children, and they that marry not, as the widowers. And we know what it says in Luke, to go not down to your house for your stuff, which when you go into that word, it includes possessions. It also includes your wife. If the Most High has you in a different position when things go down, and you can't go back for it, you got to just have faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai that if it's his will, it's going to come back to you. But you got to be focused on what? You staying on course, on the mission, staying in the spirit.
Yeah, if I could add, that's ultimate, fate, actually leaning on the Lord in those circumstances. You gotta know and believe that, hey, the Lord gonna take care of everything he need to take care. I just need to focus on me, They just need to focus on their own salvation, man. You gotta focus on yourself making it, let alone when all these things, huh?
Go ahead.
Oh, somebody say something?
Nah, I just heard a little noise, but ain't nobody say nothing.
Oh, but
I got that scripture too, right? If you wanted it, but it's up to Kushab.
you can bring it out.
Yeah, this is let me straighten the screen. This is Luke 17:31. Luke 17:31. And it says, in that day, he which shall be upon the housetop, and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. And he that is in the field, let him not likewise not return back.
Hey, that goes into being that pilgrim. We're coming into the times where anything can happen literally at any moment. And where you're at, regardless of, things you care about or around you or not, from that moment, it's got to be all green lights go towards Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, not leaning on what am I going to do? I got to go back and get this stuff. What if I got to, steal the car on the job? No, you just got to keep going forward, getting at the path of destruction.
Hey, just like a good example is out there in Pacific Palisade. You have people while fucking fires behind their house, they running in the house trying to get goods, man. Trying to get the TV. I seen a bunch of, LA dudes that I know of, on these streaming sites. They up there running up there. Oh, I'm gonna get the PS5. I'm gonna go run back in the house. Go and get this. Go and get that. Hey, I like that rug. I'm gonna try to get the rug too. Hey, we in a time where you ain't gonna be able to do all that, man. So much to where even with, like this brother going into, even with your woman, all right, possibly, because when you go into that word stuff right here, I'm gonna get it. I got it right here.
Strong's G 4632. Skuas.
I'm gonna get straight to the point. When you go into skuas, in the Strong's definition of it, it says, I get straight to the point. It says, figuratively, especially a wife as contributing to the usefulness of the husband. Goods. All right. And that's a woman that's, doing whatever you say. she's, quote unquote, by your side. It's gonna come a time to where even if she's a so-called good woman, you ain't gonna be able to go back for it, man. All right, possibly. So you just gotta be like the person. You gotta be as a pilgrim, ready to, to go. If she's in town, you on the outskirts, you can't go back in town. You can't be like Troy. Remember that's how Troy got killed in the movie. Trying to go back to save the woman. You ain't gonna have one of those romantic novelty fucking endings, man. All right, you might have to go. She in the city, you had to go keep going west to wherever you at, man. Because like I always said, if the Most High wanted that woman with you, she'll have her with you in that day, man. Okay, your children, everybody, man. Not saying there ain't gonna be women and children saved, but the Lord will have it that way. Go ahead, Doc.
And to back you up, what does it also say in the scriptures? Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. And what does that include? The beginning of knowledge is the fear of the Lord. Believing these scriptures and having faith that if I'm in a situation to where my woman or children aren't around me, if I keep going forward and listen to what the scriptures say, the Most High could have it to where our paths intercross again, however it may be. And that was a test for me. Am I going to break and lean on the flesh and go try to save them, or am I going to pay attention to what the scriptures say and put big faith on Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai that'll see me through it?
I got that Philippians if you want it.
I'm trying. If I could read this, that Luke 17 and 31 in the NLT real fast. It says, on that day, a person out on the deck of a roof must not go down into the house to pack. A person out in the field must not return home. And that's straight to the point, But you got it on the wide.
And if I could just say real quick, back in that second Ezra 16, what did it say? Where's it at? And he that buildeth as he that shall not dwell therein.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go back to that house if you ain't there when things go down.
I got a little more too. I just remembered when you go into 30, you read 31. It's the point. 32 says, remember Lot's wife. Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it, and whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it. That's red letter. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, remember Lot's wife. That was a prime example of what happened to someone who wanted to go back. When Sodom and Gomorrah was being destroyed, you had a commandment to just go straight away. And what happened to her? Turned to a pillar of salt, man. Looking back, wanting to go back to Sodom and Gomorrah, wanting to go back into the wickedness of the cities, man.
And
that's a prime example.
And that's not, for the simple Christians out there, that's not actually talking about looking back for us with the head. Your head actually looking behind you. But she was taken back by the ways. She was so less had a connection to that place, man. The goods in that place, the trees, the car, the carts, whatever lifestyle she was living, she was longing for that shit, man. Looking back at it. Like you see, case in point, when you watch the videos on the computer about the stuff going on in California, go watch the women. All of them busting out crying. White women, Judite women who were living in the Pacific Palisades, lost a house. They was like Lot's wife, man. All right? It was I'm talking about gone behind that shit, man.
Attached. I got something to back y'all up.
Yeah, never. If I could add, just never leaving. Like you say, putting your hand to the plow and looking back is basically like you never did the work. It's the same thing. Technically, she never left, because you don't leave then be looking back like I want to go back. You just be like, I'm not going. The angels told you to go. We just gonna stay. So at the time when you really put it together, she stayed and Lot left. That was it. Staying there, man. You got it.
I would say in spirit, because she left with him, but she was longing for that place, man. What would you say, Nahoya?
I had something to back y'all up.
What you said earlier. You said it. You
or
said it.
attached,
Yeah,
spiritually
you said
attached to this
yes.
place.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
attached to that moment.
hold up on.
And just to add in what our brothers are saying, you know, for her to see, you know, the actual destruction, the calamities going on around them. The Lord was destroying all the land, you know, and he gave her an ultimatum on what to do through through her husband. So, you know, all he did was remove that spiritual protection, that force field. She turned it to salt, you know.
I got this, dude. Right, Fad. This Revelation 18 and 4. It says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High had remembered her iniquities. Yeah, so we got to spiritually depart, unless we be taken away and destroyed with this place like Lot's wife. Because she looked back, she couldn't leave spiritually.
If I could say, you know, that's ultimately talking about getting beamed up on the chariots. But how you going to get beamed up on the chariots? Being in the right spirit, which involves spiritually departing from this place. Because if you look back, that means you're going to lean on the flesh. That means what? You're probably going to get that C hip. And if you get that C hip, you're not going on that chariot.
Yeah, brother could get you had some right. I'm what?
Yeah, I'll bring it out real quick. This is Philippians 2:12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your salvation, your own salvation with fear and trembling.
Yeah, you can only work out your own salvation. You can't work out salvation for your whole family. All right. That's up to the Lord, man. Like I said earlier, you just got to worry about yourself. You have to make it. In order for anybody else, you know, of your household to make it, you have to make it. You the one that the Lord blessed with the wisdom and knowledge and understanding. You the one the Lord gave the truth to. You see? So that's the only thing that you need to focus on is your own salvation, man. And all the other things will follow. All right. Whatever is the Lord will, it's gonna be, you know. And once you come to grips with that, you know, it'll be much easier to make decisions in haste. You see, make decisions on the fly, on the go, you know. But if a brother can grab for me, Bible Gashar real quick.
Yeah, something right.
10. Oh, God. If a brother could grab Matthew 10 and 23 real quick, go ahead, Tazadak.
Okay, Ecclesiasticus, Sirach chapter 5 and verse 7 said, make no terror to turn to the Lord, put not off from day to day, but suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. So right now, we shouldn't be delaying, we should make haste, because the signs of the times are here. A lot of people are comfortable here. A lot of people are, relaxing in their league, getting ready for this Super Bowl, for the Mardi Gras, different things like that, all these different distractions, this inauguration, and we're seeing all these events that's taking place around the world, left and right. It's had this that battery plant, it's on fire over there in California. A lot of things is happening. A lot of people just constantly delaying, constantly thinking that, hey, it's not going to happen today. It's going to be okay. Just a little bump in the road. We're going to smooth out. And also, let's go here. So we know that the day of the Lord. It said, verse 8, it says, set not thy heart or your mind upon goods unjustly gotten, for they shall not profit thee in the day of calamity. So, give a damn what you have, your riches, your reputation, your bank account, if you're not seeking the Lord, you pretty much, you get ready to be unalive, So a lot of people, they think that they're a good case, they thinking that, so I have this, I have that. Not thinking about, if you're not part of that 1/3 remnant, it's over with for you. You got to have that edge of protection, So, just like you said about remember Lot's wife, thinking and reminiscing about the things, the possessions, and things like that. But it's time to seek the Lord. That's all. That's all I got.
Hey, like the brother Kabal say, either you gonna lose it or you gonna get burned up with it, man.
That's it.
But a brother got that Matthew 10.
Yeah,
I had one more too, bro.
Grab that Matthew 10 real quick to back up the brother Raya. It's saying being pilgrims upon the earth. All right, well, let's see what Yahushua, he spoke on those same things, man.
There's the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 23. Red letters. It says, "But when they prosecute you in the city, flee ye into another. For verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come."
All right, it said when they persecute you in this city, flee ye to another. All right, being as what? Those pilgrims upon the earth. Because that's another thing, we got to factor into as well. Persecution, in these times, who's to say, how it's gonna go down, but we know that, ultimately we're gonna get blamed for it, like the apostles, mentioned there, what happened with that was 2001 with them, how they got pulled up on, for what happened out there in New York. So how much more when, like we was talking about earlier, man, with all of the T era that's here, how much more now when something on a much larger scale is getting ready to happen here on the shores of America, man. You got whistleblowers, all right, inside people, all right, doing interviews with fake names, all right, not showing their face. So that tell you what times we in, man. And these things shortly get ready to come to pass. So we just got to.
I want to say too, and showing you concrete proof. All right, telling you exactly what's finna happen, man.
Yep.
All right, and that goes with that scripture where the Lord said he should make their tongues fall upon themselves. All right, those insiders, those what they call them,
whistleblowers.
Whistleblowers. Yeah, the Lord's making them come to the forefront and say exactly what's going on. Because we really the ones risking our lives, but they, in a sense, they're doing it too. And Esau will get to them. All right, he will get to them. And brothers brought out project. All right, the Zypher project. All right, we done brought it out to you. What they're planning on doing to people like ourselves, people like Sarah Adams. All right, these particular people are coming out. Even the guy in the Tesla. All right, these people coming out telling you what's getting ready to happen, man. All right, we in the last leg of the exposure. Exposing E, man, exposing his enterprise and his plans. Go ahead.
Don't forget about Catherine. Oh, not.
Yeah, I can't forget about her too.
You can't forget about her, brother.
Yeah, because she blew the lid off a lot of shit too.
Mm-hmm.
I want to add to what you just said. Also, Governor Newsom over there in California said he said on national TV, said that we set the fires. He just straight out said. I don't know if y'all see that or not. He said that we set the fires.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Governor, what that guy name is?
Gavin.
Yeah, Gavin. The brother said that you have to show it if you got it or you can find it. Said the governor came out and said we set those fires, which you know.
Wow.
I showed that certain colors of the roofs, mainly blue. They got the orange shit. Then they show you got a big ass fire that happened over there, but all the trash cans are blue and they ain't touched.
Yeah.
You got the whole fire happening. You got a blue Ford Focus, unscathed. All right.
They also were showing all the houses, basically being flatlined, but the trees were still standing. I'm talking about really big old, just like oak trees and stuff. Something that will for surely burn. you know.
Yeah, man. And then
Yeah, that's
actually,
a
all he's gonna do is go buy up all that land for cheap too, man. All right, to set up these cities. They're gonna be really smart. All right, it's gonna be 15 minutes. He's gonna buy all that up and guess what? Put up what he want to put up there, man. It's a land grab. Go ahead, Doc.
Found that clip.
Oh, you found it?
Mm-hmm.
You get it? Okay.
What you want to do? Okay.
You want to?
It's up to you. You gonna show it or you gonna put it in with your head?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I got the headphones in. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
First piece of advice to you is let's take care of our mental and physical health first before we embark on what's going to be a journey to rebuild these communities back and rebuild them better than they were when we started this fire.
Well, I heard him. He said we started those fires.
yeah. It's like they just getting to the point now where they just don't care. You know, as they say, desperate times call for desperate measures. You know, he gonna be willing to do whatever, man. He just flat out telling you what they're doing. You know.
If I could say, one of you brothers had put it in the WhatsApp. They had a couple guys, like 2 Edomites on the back of like one of them little what you call them things, man? A Polaris, basically like with a flamethrower, man, just spitting out flames into a forest. Now, whether that was California or not, it is still evident that they are, capable of doing this sort of activity, man.
And one of the things that they do too, when you dealing with fires and brush fires, one thing they do, like you might see, I forgot the name of the actual little thing they got. It's like a little container they got that it'd be metal. They go around spitting fire on the grass and stuff on purpose. And that's a method they use to stop the fire because they put fire down before the fire or the wildfire comes. So when the wildfire actually comes to that area that they already set on fire, it's nothing to burn. So it actually kind of puts itself out. But we know, say, what I'm saying, through the DEW weapon that they was actually doing that shit, man. They got videos of people, it's all coming out. They got videos of people at nighttime, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, seeing these lasers coming from the sky, man. Burning shit.
They call that a controlled burn. What you were talking about?
Yeah, controlled burn. And I learned that from being out there in Texas, really in the countryside of Texas. I used to see certain farmers and shit doing it. Even out there, it used to be so dry to where certain fires will start. And we'll see firemen and certain farmers will do that. They'll burn the grass up and brush up purposely. So when the shit get there, it's nothing else for the natural wildfire to burn up, and it just put itself out. So that could have been that Kalaya, but we don't know.
Con, you know that devil is start a fire, then pull out the dew and do extra damage. I just was saying that, we dealing with the devil. I'm gonna be doing shit.
Yeah, if he didn't do it, he still did it. He did that shit, man.
Con, for sure.
Giving him a charge. Fuck him. Giving him that charge, man.
Yeah, if a brother could grab Job, give me Job 20. 20 and 22, Baba Gashar. Because like you had said, you got these whistleblowers, these people, that's constantly, blowing a whistle, saying things, saying this is what he's doing. Video evidence coming out showing, like you're saying, lasers and different things happening, you know. But that's all a part of the scripture right here, with him trying to forward his NWO and create these cities, like you're saying, you know, it's a part of prophecy as well. Go ahead.
On top of those other 40 people, how the fuck you get 40 people that just miraculously setting the blaze and shit around the town? I got a video that they had a couple of incidents down here in the last 3 days. A motherfucker setting shit on fire downtown and shit like that. I just had just made me remember it to put it in the little chat we got. Yeah, people down here just setting shit on fire, man, on camera and shit. I'm talking about in New Orleans. All right, but we know they got these agent provocateurs too. These agents. All right, they do certain things purposely, man. All right, to rouse the people up, or to get you people that's, you got these YNs out here. They don't know what's going on. They see a person, vandalizing or doing something, they get down with it too, and mess around, get grabbed up and killed, man. All right, but like I said, we not ignorant of Satan's devices. We know what's going on. All right, we in the know. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, I put that clip in the chat, and if you want to play with better audio.
Come.
I got the Job.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this other video though.
Come on, you bring it out up.
Come, this Job 20 and 22. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Right, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits, which that word straight, all right, it goes into being in a position of difficulty. All right, the fullness of his sufficiency being what? Trying to accomplish that NWO. All right, trying to build the cities, all right, get everybody sea-hipped, all right, and think he's going to sail off on a boat into the sunset, man. But the Lord says it's different. He said you're going to be in a position of difficulty. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. All right, now when you go into this word wicked, of the wicked, it's H6001, Amal, right, which says a laborer, a sufferer, a workman. You see, and that's what we know as the working class, the middle class. All right, these are going to be the people that's going to be the ones that rebel against what you're trying to go forward with.
Let me keep going.
Nah, that was it. Let me see. I was looking for this other one. Oh yeah, you could keep going.
Yeah, verse 23. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Right, when he about to fill his belly, all right, because devil gonna be eating.
That was like a day ago in Tigerland in Baton Rouge. Shit just start catching on fire, but they ain't put it out there though,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shit just catching on fire, man.
Yeah. Well, this devil definitely up to something. He definitely up to something. But y'all brothers was holding anything?
I got 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 7. I'll bring that out right because I was holding that. Unless you got somebody got something else. 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 7 said, but the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. So we're seeing right now that the end of this age, or the end of this eon is coming to a close. So we're seeing like this transition of power. We're seeing that things are constantly changing left and right. So, a lot of people right now, still are not paying attention to all these different signs of the time, these events, the Lord is visiting the earth that he created. Also knowing that, it's time to, be held with sober mind, just like it says in Isaiah chapter 33 and 6, Wisdom and knowledge should be stability of time. So you go in that word stability goes into your faith. So your faith is getting ready to get maxed out during these times. So right now, we coming at the end of this wicked queendom, and we seeing right now that's what we come to chant this place down left and right. So we got to, pray without ceasing. Get our house and go. Let go of the mortal thoughts. You got it, man.
Yeah, but it said the end of all things is at hand.
Yes.
Not something. No, man.
All
We
the
at the
things.
end. We at the
That's
end of
it.
this man kingdom. You
That's
see,
it.
and you best believe, he gonna go out swinging, man. It's his last hoorah. Yep.
They get that other one in Revelations. Say even when we take this man down, he ain't gonna admit to a goddamn thing, man. All right, he's not gonna admit to that. Let alone wanted to just get taken out of power. That's why I tell you the kingdom of heaven gonna come with violence, man. You got Yahweh Shai wanted to take this devil down, man. He ain't gonna just lay down. That's why he gonna fight the Lord when he come back too. Thinking he got power, man.
Yeah.
I got my satellites. I got my jets. I got my planes and all that other shit. He think he gonna take the Lord, take on the Lord, but he gonna get crushed.
Got that one in Revelation.
Oh, you got it.
You got
Yeah,
it.
bring it up.
All right, this Revelation 16 and 11. It says, "And blaspheme the Most High, the power of heaven, because of their pains and their sores, and repented not of their deeds."
You got it. You got it, brother.
Yeah.
I got another one. I had another one too.
Huh?
Your phone or your mic or something all messed up.
Oh, you could read it again. I think you was about to speak on it, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say a little something, but you got it.
Yeah, go ahead.
This Revelation 16 and 11, "And blaspheme the Most High, the power of heaven, because of their pains and their sores, and repented not of their deeds." And yeah, so when you go into the destruction of this place, these devils are still going to be in their mind. Even like right now, this truth has gone out. They still talking about, oh, it doesn't matter what color Jesus is. Oh, it doesn't matter who the Israelites are. That's just their spirit. They're the devil. The Lord made them crooked. You got it up.
Hey, I'm a wild. And Kushab, these devils are planning for the Olympics of 2028. How the fuck do you know you're going to even make it there? Right? It's how proud they are.
That's pride. Yeah. Scripture say they think their houses shall continue forever, man.
Forever.
We should have a sufficient line of smart cars and all that shit by 2078. So many fucking people crazy.
I think Elon said we're supposed to be going to Mars in the 2040s.
Yeah, man, come on, man.
Retarded. He ready to deploy what is 1 million humanoids, the robots. Come on, man.
You'll get to Mars, but not how you think so. You go that bitch and change. Some goddamn devils, man.
I got one to back up that 16.
I got it for you. You go ahead, Rod. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh, you got it.
Just real quick. This is Lamentations 3 and 37. It says, "Who is he that saith, and it cometh to pass when the Lord commanded it not?" So, like you brothers were saying, how you even know you're gonna make it to 2028 or 2029 or 2030 if the Lord's plan is for you to get destroyed in 2025, 2026? But you got it, brother.
Yeah. I wish I said take no thought for tomorrow or what tomorrow may bring.
That's the one I was bringing.
Brother Kabar, I think he put that in the chat too.
What he said?
He talking about that Matthew 6.
You said Matthew 6?
Yeah, is that the one you were gonna get?
No, I was gonna get this other one.
Nah, that's not it.
But I'll get that just to back up that Revelation 16. This is Revelation 9 and 20. "And the rest of the men which were not killed by these plagues yet repented not of the works of their hands, that they should not worship devils and idols of gold and silver and brass and stone and of wood, which neither can see nor hear nor walk. Verse 21. Neither repented they of their murders, nor of their sorceries, nor of their fornication, nor of their thefts.
So the whole thing, them still in America, the whole rap sheet that these devils have accumulated over the time of them being ruled, they're not gonna admit to a goddamn thing, man. Showing that they're the devil. All right, that the Bible speaks of, all right? Supreme devils, man. You didn't taken everything by force, all right? Murdered, all right, robbed everyone, stole everyone's identity, and yet when we get you in them chains, you still not gonna fess up to a goddamn thing. All right, that shows you that why you got to be taken down. You have to be put in chains, man. All right? The rap sheet of the so-called white man is a bloody rap sheet, man. He has bloody hands, man. All right? And I got that other scripture too, real fast. This is James 4:13. It says, "Go now, ye that say today or tomorrow, we will go into a city and continue there a year, and buy and sell and get gain." It says, "Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow. For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanisheth away." You got it.
God, yeah, even thinking about their plans down the line for the next 10 years, they plans down the line for the next 20, you know. But hey, you are going to be that vapor that appeared for a little time and then just vanish away, man. You know.
Even slavery, they're gonna be taken down, brought into slavery, and be around for a time, and then poof, gone. That's why I think you got a little bit more of that in the Job 20.
That Job 20, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, real quick to back up this Matthew 6:34. It says, "Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof."
Yeah, because a day in itself it's like a spirit. All right, it already pre-programmed what's gonna happen. Lord already got everything set. So how can you say what the hell is gonna happen? Or what you plan on doing? All right, you can say that, but it ain't gonna happen. It's not going down that way. You devils gonna be taken down, man. Your rulership, your thrones, your crowns are gonna be snatched away from you. All right, and they're gonna be given to it's gonna be given to our King, man.
That's right.
Yahweh Shai, and we're gonna be the heirs of that. So you're looking at your future kings, the future rulers of this coming rulership on the planet Earth, man, and beyond. All right, go ahead, up.
Yeah, but not
I got you something.
I got a quick.
Can't hear. We say I'm a what?
I said, but not put one that's right on time. This Proverbs 27:1. Boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what a day may bring forth.
Okay. Yeah, you never know. Tomorrow, some shit might happen, and then boom, Marshall. What did they say? Walmart, man. But go ahead, Kyle. I know you was holding.
He said Walmart.
You could hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, you got a scripture in Sirach, I believe, that says that he's a king and tomorrow he shall die. So you go from being rich to overnight being in earth and worms, man. All right, worms and rains in your body. But this second Maccabees 7:34, it says, "But thou, O godless man, and of all other most wicked, be not lifted up without a cause, nor puffed up with uncertain hopes, lifting up thy hand against the servants of thy power. For thou hast not yet escaped the judgment of the Almighty Power, who said all things." You got it.
Yeah, dog. Hey man, you ain't escape, man. You know, You're not going to escape the judgment of the Lord. Hey, look, you can't run from the end of your kingdom, the end of this age, the end of your world. You can't run from that, man. You can't escape the judgment of the Lord, man. You know.
I got that one you got quoted out.
Got one too.
Oh, you got the Sirach 10?
God,
God.
it's right on time. So,
Baba Gashar. You can start at 9.
I mean, this whole chapter,
Yeah.
We'll start at 9. Oh. It says, Sirach 10 and 9. It says, "Wise earth and ashes proud. There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man, for such an one setteth his own soul to sale, because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels."
Yeah.
Yeah. It says, the physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die. Yeah, what good is your crown if you dead? All of this, going back to that Job, his bounds, the Most High appointed bounds he can't pass. He's not going to be able to achieve his enterprise. He's got all these 2070. That's pride. 2070, man, you're gonna be knee deep in the dirt. All right, digging in Jerusalem, man. 2070, that's prime time for the kingdom of heaven getting built up.
They think in their heart, or the pride in their heart, that the houses shall last forever, man.
Yeah.
So they feel like they've been in rulership so long. It's like the Lord don't see them, man. Dark. They dark and they deep in their thoughts, man. And they thought the thoughts is very deep, bro.
And that's Psalms 50. You said, "Cause I thought that I was all together one as thyself."
Yep.
You thought because the Lord hasn't repaid you back for all the atrocities and shit that you done brought to the earth. You thinking in your mind, hey, the Lord got to be down with us, man. We took his people down and did whatever we wanted to him. He ain't do us nothing. That's why I say, but he's gonna set us in order before 9 eyes, and he has done that. All right, and with us getting in order, all right. Well, us getting in order is your downfall too. All right. That's why we need you to go with your move, man. Stop bullshitting. Just go up in Iran. All right. Set off World War III. Implement the RFID chip so we can get out of here, man. All right.
And touch his prophets. And touch his prophets.
Yeah, do that too, man.
Yeah, that's touch his prophets. Yeah.
Yeah, because I got a lesson I'm probably do it tomorrow. Going into the agents. All right, you had them back then. You had all that shit set up back then, and we know there's an agent around every camp. All right, sometimes they be the cool guys, man. All right, they be the guys, eating the chicken wings with you, talking, and all that shit like that. So you can bring all the agents and provocateurs and spies you want around because you did it back then. You're doing it now. It ain't gonna stop it. It ain't gonna stop the destruction of you, man. All right. You're not gonna like the 7 sons of Maccabee said. Unto us is redemption of life, but unto you don't have that, man. Roughly paraphrasing. All right. We have the kingdom of heaven already signed, sealed, and delivered to us. You don't. All right. Our king is coming to take you down. He's not coming to do nothing to us, man. That's why you devils gotta go. You can do whatever you want to do. All right. But when you make that move, all right, the Lord's gonna make his move.
Yeah. The scriptures say Yahushua is coming back to reward every man according to his works. So if your works are righteous, Esau, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You be okay.
We know that's not true. That is in James. The Lord says he's going those who ain't shown no mercy.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
you ain't shown no mercy, man. Huh?
James 2:13.
Yeah, James 2:13, man. It says,
I got it. What you got?
I got it. It says, for he should have judgment without mercy that has shown no mercy, and mercy rejoices against judgment. So you ain't showing no mercy, man. Like I said, for the last couple of weeks, I've been on and off kind of looking into you, man. You devils you was eating Negroes by sport, eating them. I'm talking about digesting them, man. Turning them into
Having eating contents.
turning them into belts, lamps, sofas, chairs, man. You think the Lord's gonna have some type of fucking mercy on you, man? We talking about old, young. You was using babies as alligator bait. This is the history of your people. All right? You was hooking a man up, tying a man up to a damn pole and setting it on fire, and you watching them cook and bake. All right? This is your history. Castrating men, putting their rods in jars and sending it all around as an heirloom to your different particular friends and family, man. And like I say, even that skull that's over there in Skull and Bones, that's supposed to be Geronimo's skull, man. The real Geronimo. You a fucking devil, man. And a piece of shit to boot. Go ahead, I just get mad thinking about this shit.
Hey, if he allowed that to allowed being the key word, allowed that to happen to those he loves more than anything, what do you think he's going to do to the nation he created to hate?
Oh, let me get that.
He gonna scourge him 1,000 times more.
That's it. Get it. I was going to get it.
Against the wisdom of Solomon. Yes.
Yeah, get it.
He gonna scourge him 1,000 times more, bro. This is the wisdom of Solomon.
12, 22.
12. I was in 11. 12 and
20. You can start 21.
21. Yup. I was in 11 looking for it. It says, "Would thou?" Well, verse 20.
20.
For if thou, wisdom of Solomon 12 and 20. So like, for if thou didst punish the enemies of thy children, and the condemned to death with such deliberation, giving them time and place whereby they might be delivered from their malice, with how great circumspection did thou judge thine own sons, unto whose fathers thou hast sworn and made covenants of good promise. Therefore, whereas thou doest chasten us, thou scourgest our enemies 1,000 times more, to the intent that when we judge, we should carefully think of thy goodness, and when we ourselves are judged, we should look for mercy, which is that mercy rejoice against judgment. It goes with that too. The end of the one who didn't show any mercy, it goes with that. But furthermore, he gonna punish our enemies 1,000 times more than our slaveries, us going into slavery, the curses. All right, they're gonna get it 1,000 times more. You got it, Yagana.
Hey, where you was at?
Wisdom of Solomon 12.
12 and
22 is the point.
Okay.
And the GMT, it says 10,000 times more.
Yeah, that's a million. And I mean, it's in number wise, is more than that, right? What 1,000? Like when it says 20,000 chariots or angels is more or something like that. Because they don't have millions. They don't have millions in Hebrew.
Thousand.
Yes, so it's 1,000 times is just insurmountable. Like it's not a real, like a true number.
They're immeasurable.
If I could say,
it's immeasurable. Go ahead.
On the one hand, it said what 1,000 times more. How many years is Esau going into slavery? 1,000. And when you read it in the GNT, it said 10,000. And what was one of Cain's blessings? If somebody shall afflict Cain, vengeance shall be taken on them sevenfold. So that shit's gonna reverse on your ass.
Yeah, the curses are being reversed now. That's why we seeing you devils strung out on all type of pill, dope, drugs. All right, we see you devils. You devils are going down at an alarming rate with skin, the big C with the skin C.
Yeah.
All right. We see you devils. Now you devils you getting on child support at an alarming rate, man. Yeah. All right. That was
I
a
can't
Jake thing, you know.
I can't pass a bridge without seeing the Edomite with a sign. Every little bit helps.
Real work.
When y'all took everything, but saying every little bit helps. Like, damn, you're a dog.
Yeah.
He a dog, brother.
He stole the world, and now he's broke.
Yeah, how you a homeless guy in your own kingdom, man? Huh?
Yeah, that's crazy work.
Crazy work.
True vagabond.
Yeah.
I got one for y'all.
Go ahead, bro.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 16 and verse 13, and it reads, "The sinner shall not escape with his spoils, and the patience of the godly shall not be frustrated." You got it, huh?
Yeah. So hey man, all the shit you rape, robbed, murder, you took, stole, all right, you ain't gonna escape with that. It tell you in Jeremiah 49 that you're not gonna go unpunished, man. You know? And what that last little part said, bro?
Said, "And the patience of the godly shall not be frustrated."
Yeah, the patience of the elect, man. It's not gonna be frustrated, you know. We know the Lord gonna make good on his promises, you know. But
I got one for you.
Go ahead.
Hey, y'all brought out verse 14 in that same one. Did somebody bring it out? If not, out real quick, I could bring it out. It say, "Make way for every work of mercy, for every man shall find according to his works." So just backing up what you brothers was saying, man. You know, this man, he wrought evil. He wrought, death, murder, destruction. He gonna get mercy that's equivalent to that, which there's no mercy for that. So, how much more, man? Y'all got it.
They tell you that in that Revelation, Revelation 18, reward her double, do double unto her as she done to you, man. Go ahead, Art.
Yeah, he gave his birthright away for some uncooked meat and then cried after it. He sought it after with tears, man. Your birthright is your right to your inheritance. Like he gave his inheritance away, which the Lord, orchestrated to be that way. But brother, like if it's you got the inheritance of the son, you the first son. But then he started with tears, like as if he really wanted it. But this is symbolic to this. This Luke 16 and 21. But this the point with the rich man and Lazarus. It says, and there was 20, and there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate full of sores, which the beggar represent Israel, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores, which the other nations did that, man. Putrefying sores, they furthered our afflictions, man. They didn't help us more. The more we on child support, the more we in jail, whatever. They still charge us child support while they take you to jail for child support, and while you're in there, they still, running up the bill for child support. That's an unrighteous decree, brother. Like you can't work, you can't earn nothing. So they further, what Jake already in. It says, and it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died and was buried. And look at what they say what happened to him, because the goats go on the left. All right. He died and went to the left side, but it specified how the beggar died, or the poor that was lifted out of the dunghill. All right. It says in Samuel, it says, and in hell, he lifted up his eyes, right, in the condition that he was in, being in torments, and seeing Abraham afar off and Lazarus in his bosom. All right, being that go fix separated. All right, and he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me and send Lazarus. All right, that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. Which he was basically saying he's going through pure hell. All right, being on a lower position. Because heaven and hell represents a position, man. All right, or a condition. Salakia. All right, and now the rich man is what? The first shall be last, which he was first, Just like it says Amalek was first in his kingdom, all right? But then he shall be what? Last. All right? Saying now he's last in the condition have changed where Jake or the poor or the Israelites is on top of the heathens. Now he's asking for a favor. When they ain't do no favors. They ain't give us no favors, man. All right? We still in hell right now. They still charging us for lights, water, all right? Bills out there as taxes, all right? Doctor bills. So they ain't do us no favors, man. So no favors gonna get done unto y'all. But you got it, bro.
They're charging people mortgage whose houses just burned down, man.
Yeah. Yeah. They say you still gotta pay for that.
After they didn't did it. They didn't burn this shit.
After they did it.
Yeah. And they canceled the insurance.
Yeah.
So,
Bro, he's asking for Lazarus to do him a favor. After Lazarus just said, I eat the bread, pretty much the bread comes that fall off your table, man. He's looking for a whole favor now. You know, but that's the devil, bro.
crazy. Hey, at the end of the day, you reap what you sow.
That's it. Oh, last one. 25. But Abraham said, son, remember this, what you said, that thou in thy lifetime receivest thy good things, and likewise Lazarus evil things. But now he is comforted, and thou art tormented. Yes, brother.
Yeah, that's heavy. Cause that's the end all be all right there. Cause when it's all said and done, we gonna be what? Comforted with good things. And you gonna be the one what? Dwelling in the torments, man. You know?
I got a precept too. It says, I'm gonna start at 7. This is Job 4 and 7. It says, remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, ? Or where was the righteous cut off? Verse 8 is the point. It says, even as I have seen that they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same.
And you reap what you sow, gonna haunt them when we say that in the kingdom. Like, you know how we say it now, it has no hardcore meaning, but in the kingdom, when we say y'all reaping what y'all sow, they gonna know exactly what we mean, man. You got it, bro.
It says, by the blast of the Most High they perish, and by the breath of his nostrils are they consumed.
That's tough.
Better is the end of the thing than the beginning. And you at the end of your reign of terror, Esau.
Well, I got another one.
That show no mercy shall get none, man.
This is Psalms 70 and 14. Now I read down to 16. It says, behold, he travaileth with iniquity and has conceived mischief and brought forth falsehood. He made a pit and dug it and fallen unto the dug. What is the ditch? My bad. He didn't fall into the ditch which he had made. All right. His mischief shall return unto his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own what it is? Plate?
Pate.
Yeah, man. Opening stem of the okay. I was trying to see what that was. Okay. Yeah, man.
Got a quick one real quick.
There's
to back you up. Hey, and this is we just gonna pull this scripture out in the kingdom, man. There's Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And that's the point of the whole matter. Hey, man, whatever you sow, that's what you're gonna reap. When you look at, like the elders say all the time, when you look at the track history, all right, Esau is nothing you sown, literally nothing good. Your whole entire existence has just been terrible. and that's what you're gonna get, a terrible ending. Especially that great bonfire that's written for you in the book of Obadiah, man. You know? But
Walk into any
go ahead.
bookstore, go to the nonfiction section. Esau's the villain of every history book. He's the bad guy. He's the villain of the earth. What happens to the villain at the end of the movie? He gets judgment, man.
Yeah. You got to belt the ass, man.
They lose.
Shit. Even in nonfiction, or even in fiction, who is the main villain in every James Bond movie? A goddamn devil.
Hey, when our parents whipped us when we was younger, all we could look forward to is when they stop. But when you got eternal ass whipping, man, may the whatever gods be with you, because there ain't no God, so it's just eternal, man. If we're morally gonna have power, then y'all gonna get an eternal ass whipping, man, till y'all get destroyed, bro. That 1,000 years gonna feel like eternity too, because time went slow for us in His kingdom. The Lord sped it up for the elect's sake. This is the only reason why time going by fast, but for them, it's gonna go slow, bro.
Double.
You know, it's going, time gonna double.
Yeah,
Damn,
you ain't gonna,
2,000 years.
you ain't gonna have no clock to look at too and say, oh,
we taking all
shit,
clocks and time
ain't
away.
gonna be no clock, man.
No calendar.
You just,
No calendars, nothing.
we just gonna come in there and say it's the Sabbath. And as it's going down, like the Zaquan always say, brother got the sword of the rod of iron just swinging at, but like as the shadow of the sundial coming up.
That's the logo to the kingdom right there. That's the logo.
Oh man, boy. I gotta get an eternal ass whipping. The beauty of an ass whipping is you looking forward to it being complete.
Yeah, I might
But when you got no hope to see the end, it's over with. Huh?
I might tell you it's the Shabbat, and it ain't the Shabbat. It's to whoop your ass.
It's to whip your ass.
You said it was a Shabbat. You know it ain't no goddamn Shabbat.
It wasn't Shabbat. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Terrors on you, man. You know we're gonna really do you. We're gonna do you so dirty, so dirty.
I was listening to the brother Amawan Gabar. He said, man, he gonna be fucking them up so bad in the kingdom. You know, brother's gonna come visit his plantation. And he'll say, all right, where your slaves? He said, hey, they ain't got none. I'll bring them back later.
Yeah. It sounds familiar, though, boy.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, the Lord gonna have to stop us because the first hour we're gonna try to eradicate your ass, man. We're gonna need slaves though. All right, so the Lord gonna have to show us how to really keep you devils at work, man. Other than that, we're gonna try to just get rid of you.
I got one for you.
They be number 2 sword on this side. How much more in the kingdom when we ruling, bro? They be born to the sword anyways, man.
Yeah, we probably could end it off on Eucalia, if that's cool, Zaquan.
Yeah, that's cool.
Con, this 2 Thessalonians 1:6 reads, seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh Shem Yahushai to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. As always said, you know. But you got it, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be a righteous thing in that day. You know, but if brother got anything else, any closing remarks?
I believe that's it.
Okay. Yeah, so we hope that this live lesson was edifying. But before we get out of here, we're gonna give our praises, glory, infinite honors. And 2, double honors once again to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, salutations to the whole elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
Baba Ball.